Okay, what was that? I pressed all the toggles. Okay. I'm just adjusting things. Check, check, check. I already checked, but I'm double checking to make sure it is. I don't that account on YouTube. I'm wondering about it. Is it automated? Because I don't know if the or is it a real person? They say that every time I stream before I even start the stream. I saw the original version of How to Train Your Dragon when I was young. I also, in I think, was this second grade? Yeah, I can't tell if that person is real or automated because literally every stream, the messages they send at the start of the stream sound like the same. Okay, they actually did talk, so I don't know, maybe that's just how they talk. I'm just confused, okay? Unless that was also automated, but I don't know. Yeah, they asked the question about how to train your dragon. The subma? I didn't even see any notification. Weird. But yeah, I used to have a teacher in grade 2, really long time ago. I think it was grade 2. It might have been grade 3. I'm getting, yeah, grade 3 probably. I don't know. She had these stories that she read to us, and she chose How to Train Your Dragon as one of them. I think that year was when the movie came out. It's been a while. Did we go on? I think we did go on a field trip to it, but this was a really long time ago, so my memory is fuzzy. I don't know if I went on a field trip or I just went with my friends. I think it was a field trip. I'm pretty sure it was. She also read us the series of unfortunate events. And I continued reading those on my own, like outside of school, because there's a lot of them. I used to be a reader. But I haven't been much of a reader in a while outside of the occasional fanfic. Oh yeah, and a thing she had was she had like a plushie of a dragon. Oh yeah, I added animated emotes. Well, it used to be Grimdar fanfics, but I know what you're thinking. What is YouTube chat sending? Scooters. But yeah, I used to be really into reading. There was a book series I was obsessed with when I was like a preteen to teen. I was obsessed with warrior cats, but I was literally obsessed with everything cat related. When I was younger, if there was a book related to cats, I would read that. I used to also strictly draw cats, like that's all I drew. And I would write stories about cats, everything cats. Even had dreams where I was a cat. Supposedly. I still remember the dreams I had when I was in first grade. I probably only because I used to write them down. Oh yeah, there's a recording that my parents have. They recorded this of me reenacting my dream for them. Basically, that dream was called May Kitty. That's what I called it. And in the dream, I was a cat for some reason, and I was going on a quest to save my cat from an evil scientist cat who was living in our basement. My dreams have been interesting. Some of them can make stories. I think last night I had a story one. Some of them are really dark though. I think there were dogs in my last night dream. I don't know. Mines are strange. Hi, welcome. Yeah, so the May Kitty dream, let me just tell the whole story forever. Actually, I think my brother sent me my stories. I could go through those and read them. The stories I wrote when I was younger. Because I think they found them on my parents' computer and he sent them to me. They're probably super cringe now. I used to always dream of being chased. When I was younger, it was like every night, but when I got older, my dreams have less been about being chased, but occasionally about being chased. Okay, I had to let my cat in. He was being annoying. Yeah, so the dream about... Yeah, that one did involve being... Well, it was more complex than that. No, it wasn't really... A sort of. Part of it was being chased, but it was like a full story. So it started where, okay, I think I woke up in my dream and I saw my brothers playing in the hallway. with a ball or something. Probably a ball, I think. Probably. Because... And apparently I knew something was wrong. Like, I just had this... I knew that there was danger in the basement. I knew that there was evil down there. And I saw them playing, and then they knock the ball down the stairs. I'm like, no, don't go down there, don't go down there. But they didn't listen to me. And then they get chased by a statue that is living, a living statue. Yeah. Chases them up the stairs, and then we fight this living statue. All of us fight this living statue, or was it just them fighting? I don't remember. This was in grade 1, so it's probably a little fuzzy now. And they break the statue into a bunch of pieces, and yeah. And my parents were there in the other room, just sitting there, like, reading the newspaper or something, and not paying attention. And I was like, I went to them, I was like, did you see that? And they weren't paying attention at all. They missed the entire thing. And they thought I was lying about what happened. They wouldn't believe me. He's like, frustrating. Yeah, okay, apparently I knew that, there was a mad scientist in my basement, and, supposedly we were all cats in this. I don't know. And the mad scientist was also a cat. And, yeah, he was in the basement, and, did I go into the basement? I encountered him at some point. In the bathroom? I don't... I think I was spying on him, and then, we interacted. We were in the bathroom for some reason, and, it's a long story. I'm getting there. I will tell you what happened. So during this point, he was, like, talking to me about his evil scheme. Okay, so when I told this story to my family, I told them that his scheme was to flush my cat Ojo down the toilet, but it was actually a lot more brutal than that. I just didn't want to tell them how messed up my mind was. So I just said, oh, his scheme was to flush Ojo down the toilet, but in actuality, he was showing me an image, I don't know, it was either in the toilet water or in the mirror. He was showing me an image of what he was going to do to my cat, and it was literally like, the skin was melting off. It was like bit by bit, and it was like disturbing. Like ice cream, it like, it looked weird. Yeah, and so when I was younger, I thought that my parents wouldn't be fond of hearing that detail, so I just told them, yeah, I babyfied the story for them because the original one was too dark. But I was like 5 or 6 when I had this dream, but I was really dark-minded at that age secretly. Everyone around, all the adults would think I'm just like an innocent little girl, but on the inside, no, not really. Yeah, so, okay, so after that bit, we were going on a field trip to, Science World. Yes, as you can tell, my dream was extremely detailed. I think I was disturbed by it, and that's why I didn't tell my family what actually happened. I just made up like a child-friendly version, even though I was the child, but my mind wasn't child-friendly. But yeah, we were going to Science World, which is a place in Vancouver with a big ball on the top of it. A place I used to like to go when I was younger. But I went there again more recently, and it wasn't how I remembered. Science World was way more fun when I was younger, but now I'm older. I just don't have the childlike sense of wonder, I guess, and it's just not as fun to me. Yeah, when I was going back to my childhood places, I was showing Zenny around all the places I used to like to go, and Science World was not as amazing as I remembered. But yeah, we were going on a field trip to Science World, and I was going there via magical earring? Thank you for rating. Via magical earring, from my cousin, that I didn't know I had. Or maybe it was, I don't know. I did have a cousin who I went to Science World with before when I was younger, so maybe it was her. But I gave her, she had a different personality than she did in real life. She was mean. I'm talking about my dream that I had in first grade. About, me being a cat and, saving my cat. From an evil scientist that was living in my basement. Yeah, my imagination is something. It's always been something. Okay, yeah, so where were we? We were going on a field trip to Science World. Going on a field trip to Science World with my cousin's magical flying earring that gave her an ability to fly when she wore it. Yeah, and apparently I just held on to her and then she flew while I was holding her. And yeah, that's how we got to Science World. But she wasn't very nice to me. Like, she was actually mean. Like, she seemed like a very passive aggressive or just straight up aggressive. There was one part where I think after we got there, she like stabbed me in the face with the earring. This part is kind of I know that was a thing that happened, but there's a few of these details that I left out when I was writing it. I left out the weird details when I was writing this story when I was younger. I think actually I might have added that detail. I don't remember. She was mean. Yeah, that's just something that happened. She stabbed me with her earring somewhere in the face. Was it in my nose? I don't remember. But yeah, now we're at Science World, and I'm looking for a key so that I can save my cat Ojo that is trapped somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where, but we'll figure it out. But yeah, when I was there, okay, so there was, my soccer team was there. There were a lot of people there. And they were they were playing on the gymnastics equipment. That's just a small detail that's not really that relevant, but a detail. And first there was a Science World science show going on, and I was trying to watch it, but all the seats were filled, I think. And except for one that was right beside the stairs, I think. But then there were bullies there. They were bullies, and they pushed me down the stairs. My mind was mean to me. Everyone hated me in my dreams. Not everyone. Sometimes people were nice. There's always someone. Like, these were just random boys. They were just pushing me down the stairs because they thought this was funny, and I just kept trying to come back up the stairs. They kept pushing me back down because something about my dreams is I have really, really bad balance in my dreams. That's just something that has always happened. Most of the time, my dreams like to put me through, like, extreme situations and then give me really bad balance, which is terrible. Either that or I can't run. I remember so many. I could talk about them forever. Yeah, and then, yeah, I kept being pushed down the stairs and trying to come back up the stairs, but this happened the entire show, so I missed the entire show and was really frustrated. But then it was off to search for... I don't even know if I was searching for the right thing. I got distracted, I think, because I found, like, a thing I wanted in the store. I used to have, like, this, like, digital pet thing that was a cat. I found one in the store that was a bear, and I wanted it. All of the rest of the details are really blurry. But I think things kept getting in the way of me, finding the thing. I don't even remember if I would... if that was just something I added in this story to make it make more sense, but I was more worried about getting this digital pet, but things that kept getting in the way, and then it was almost closing time, and I didn't manage to get it. I was frustrated, and then this dream cuts to, me and my cousin in the dream sitting at a gas station, and that's it. Yeah, I changed some details to make it more, like, a better story. And as usual, she seemed really annoyed by my presence the whole time. Just, like, passive-aggressive. Every time I was near, for some reason, she just didn't like me. That's honestly how I felt with some people in real life. I just got the feeling that me being around them was just annoying, but I think it might have been in my head. Partially, I think some people were just, not very nice, but I think a lot of it was in my head. I think some people just thought I was weird because I don't act normal. I got used to my being chased dreams because I had them so much that I started being completely aware that I was dreaming every single night, and it just started becoming fun for me. It's like, wow, I'm the main character in this story. These are great. Yeah, my childhood dreams were the better ones. The ones when I got a bit older were the more messed up ones. But I still had a sleep paralysis my whole life, just less often and during certain periods of time. Oh, and then there was a period of time when I turned 13, Around that time, literally all my dreams were lewd, but I couldn't get any lewd, being frustrated because everything was getting in the way of me being lewd. But after I became an NSFW content creator, I didn't have as many lewd dreams, still occasionally, because I guess I wasn't frustrated anymore. But people around me wouldn't have guessed what kind of things were going on in my head. And I was dreaming about them. I will never tell them. Okay, I might have told a few of them because I'm really open at this point. If people are still in contact with me at this point, I've told them. Depending on if they're into that. But yeah, there was a lot of story dreams. I don't even know what started me talking about this dream. Oh, I don't know what subject started that. I think childhood, and then one thing led to another. Yeah, that's one of the earliest dreams I remember, other than, okay, they were earlier dreams. The earliest dream I remember is sleep paralysis, where, Dinosaur was crawling out of the storage room. That one. I've already clipped talking about that one before. But there was another earlier dream that, like, just... it disturbed me, like, when I was, like, 3. I think when I was younger... I used to fight my siblings, okay? I was really little, okay? I don't remember it because I was really little, but apparently that's what this dream was based on. Yeah, so I had a dream that my brother was, annoying me. My youngest brother, he was annoying me. He was like a baby in the dream too. So I bit him. I was maybe an evil child at times. And I bit him really hard that, like, I just bit a huge chunk of skin out of him, and this traumatized me because I didn't realize that was going to happen. I was just so disturbed by what I had done that apparently after that, I never bit my brother again. I used to be really scared of my early dreams until I got used to it. Yeah, there's the Maid Kitty one is the earliest dream that was, like, full story that I can remember. But before that, they were always, like, dreams of me being chased. I can only remember bits and pieces. Me running away from a fire that keeps moving towards me and just never stops. But some of these dreams are really silly. No, I think I do remember some dreams before the Maid Kitty one. That's just the first one I wrote down. Yeah, me just running away from the fire, and then I just meet up with my friends and we start hanging out because we're far enough away from the fire. We just we just start playing together, and then the fire's coming closer and we move over to my next friend's post that's far away from the fire. We just like start chilling until the fire catches up again. I don't know, a detail about my dreams is literally there's like bad things happening, but like I'm the only one who cares. Everyone else is just oblivious. That might relate to real life emotions, actually. Not great ones. Yeah, but eventually, like, near the end, I get trapped in a backyard, and there's a fence in the way, and the fire's coming, and I'm attempting to climb this fence, and I'm failing, and it's just catching up. I don't remember if I got over the fence or I woke up. Yeah, it was only when I was like 5 or 6 when I started getting used to my dreams. Apparently, everyone, I feel like it means something, that people are ignoring your struggles. I feel like that's what it means. But some of the later ones are actually the more recent ones. It is my family that are attacking me. Yeah. In my older dreams, it was never my family that were after me. It's only like in my late teens that it started being about them, like negative stuff about them. Well, it was always negative, but just subtly negative. More being ignored than them not being involved at all, really. That could say something. They're there, but they don't, like, help me. I had one dream where okay, anytime I dream where I physically hurt someone, I get traumatized by that. Like, I can't even, in my dreams, I can't even do it. It's like, even if they deserve it, it's like, I just feel really bad and disturbed. Like, even when someone was chasing me and I fight back and I just, like, feel bad about it. Yeah, in a lot of my dreams, I found myself having empathy for the person who was chasing me. When I was a bit older, it got... There were times where I just, like, we were fighting and then I just kissed them. That fixes it. Also, I think most of those were girls. Like yandere type girls. Yeah, I was chased by so many different things. It worked. It's just like, why are we fighting? Okay, I think, oh, there was a skeleton chasing me in one, and I think I just stopped and I just hugged them. And then we became friends. I think that was the plot of a lot of my dreams, actually. It's like, wait, what if I... what if I convince them that they don't need to chase me? I think every time I tried that method, it worked. The problem is being too scared to try it. Yeah, it doesn't work like that in real life. Too dangerous. But I know that, like, I'm aware in my dreams that nothing can actually hurt me, so it's like, what do I have to lose? I usually have enough awareness. I still get, I still, try not to get hurt because it's still, like, scary and I can still feel it, but I'm aware that I can't actually be injured. Well, when I get hurt in my dream, it's like, I can feel it, but it's not, like, extremely painful. It's not like what it would be if it actually happened in real life. Sometimes I feel like in my dreams, I'm like, why am I so overpowered? I'm too overpowered. This isn't fair. I've actually in my dreams, like, pretended to be weaker than I am because I felt I was a Mary Sue. I think my dreams, when I started writing my dreams, I started thinking of them as a story and what would make a good story. Yeah, no, I do feel the pain, so I don't think that works. It's just less pain than in real life. It's probably like memories of like pain I've felt. It's probably memories. I can even feel temperature if I really think about it, but it's like, you can tell it's not the same as real life. Like, it's more mild. It's there, but it's more mild. But I know that my dreams are like extremely detailed and likely more detailed than what other people can remember. But the only reason I realized that I can feel temperature in my dream was because I wanted to test that theory, and I remembered that I wanted to test that theory in my dream. And I'm like, yep, the water feels colder than out of the water. But only subtly, like, it's cold, but not, like, freezing. And when pain in dreams, I feel pain, but it's not, like, agonizing. I probably haven't felt like I haven't been extremely injured, so I don't know what that feels like. I only know what what a slight bit of pain feels like. But I do know what extreme cold feels like, but despite that, I only feel mild cold. I don't know if I've ever tried the pinch myself method, but I know that I feel things in my dreams, so I don't know if, like, that's just a me thing. Because I'm pretty sure if I pinch myself in the dream, I feel it. It doesn't work. I think I might have tried it before and it didn't work because I was aware that I didn't need to pinch myself to be aware because I was aware already. Oh, and anytime I wasn't aware, I had no doubts that I didn't have doubts to try and test it. So and I only, like, almost every single dream when I was younger, I was completely aware that I was dreaming. But, as I got older, I feel like I lost that ability, and dreams got harder to tell. They started becoming more realistic and less obvious. And that's when, like, it actually disturbed me more that I couldn't tell that I was dreaming. And, well, it was sometimes I caught on, and I'm like, I caught on eventually because something didn't match reality from what I remembered. In one instance, I only remember because I was trying to figure out what my lock combination for my locker was in school, and I just couldn't remember it. I also couldn't remember, the order of my classes either, and it's like, that's odd. I've never forgotten this before, that's odd. I should know this. But then when I was, like, trying to think so hard about it, I remembered more than what I was trying to remember. I remembered that I wasn't in school anymore, and that was really weird to suddenly just click it and be like, wait a minute, this isn't real. It's just like a really weird feeling. And to realize I am in the future, that's scary. This is the past that I am in. I'm not there anymore. But the strange thing is, I couldn't figure out how far into the future I was, and this was what made it kind of disturbing. Like, and really weird, because I'm like, okay, I graduated school recently, right? Right? No, it was 5 years ago. At that point, at least. I'm like, so how old am I? Like, I didn't even know. I think it's because I'm scared of aging. I'm stuck in the year I didn't want to be older than, which is 18. I just wanted to stay 18 forever. And it's that specific year, the year when I was 18, that I keep going back to. Well, 18 or 19, because it's usually slightly after I'm out of school or before. But there's something else that's very, like, about this time period. Basically, it's right before things in my life went terribly. And I couldn't remember anything that happened after that. It's, like, so weird. Like, I'm just stuck at the point when my life was still good and my parents were still together. You You know, the weird thing is the dreams that make me the saddest are the ones where we're just happy in the past, doing something in the past and being happy, especially if it involves my family. If we're all happy and getting along, that makes me the saddest. No, I did not have a COVID graduation. I graduated before COVID. I'm not old, I swear. No, COVID was the year I moved out of my parents' house and I was finally free, and then that's why I thought that the world was against me. Sometimes it feels like it, because it's like whenever good things happen, bad things have to happen to balance it out. It's like, you're not allowed to be completely happy. Oh, it's like, wait, you're happy now? We can't allow that. Like, the sad thing is, COVID was one of the best years of my life. Because my childhood was such a mess. Even though I didn't realize at the time that it was as questionable as it was. I thought it was normal. There were definitely ups and downs. And it definitely got progressively worse until I left my family, and then my life got better. My family used to take me on trips all the time, and they would they'd try to use this against me to be like, oh, you're so lucky, you get to travel all the time, and it's like, yeah, it was guilting. But I mean, there were things I liked about the trips, but I never got to do what I wanted to do. It was always what they wanted to do, and it always had to take over my entire spring break. Like, we would go camping with no internet for the entire week, which I didn't really want because it was like my only week off. I wanted to like do my own thing, but it's like I have to go camping with my family all week. I'm not allowed to enjoy my spring break the way I want to enjoy it. They thought that was great, but not really. Like, there are fun things about going on trips, but it's like, I did enjoy some trips and some parts of trips, but it was like long, so long and drawn out. And always like, my family hated being in cities and civilization. It always had to be, we always had to be in the forest. I always had to be pushed on huge hikes. And, getting annoyed if I feel tired, and if I want to stop for a minute, getting annoyed at me because they want to finish the hike. They say that small hikes are a walk, or at least they did. It has to be a huge hike that is really tiring. Like, now, I wouldn't mind. I don't actually mind hiking now, but that's because I have choice. Like, I can do it when I want to do it, with who I want to do it with. And not for, like, a super long time with no internet. That is horrible. They thought it was great because they were all about hating electronics, especially my dad. My mom was kind of just influenced by my dad. My mom just went along with whatever until they split. Now my mom is a lot cooler, honestly. No, well, splitting was good for them, honestly, but I think they should have a lot sooner. To be honest, they shouldn't have let it get so bad. Just for us, it made it worse for us, honestly. If they weren't happy, they should have just broke it. They shouldn't have they shouldn't have stayed together unhappy. And just because they had kids. And, I've still got, I got to go on trips everywhere after COVID ended, but it was where I wanted to go, and that was fun. I went to Mexico once on a resort. That is one of the trips that I enjoyed. I mean, I definitely enjoyed all the trips, but there was a lot of things that I didn't like about it. Ugh. Like, I wish they were shorter because, like, it should understandable why. Me being a kid who goes to school every day, except for weekends, finally gets time off for a week, and we have to do what my family want to do the whole time. That's the reason it sucked. And also the car rides, they were really long because they wouldn't do plane trips. They would just drive all the way to California from Canada. That wasn't that fun. Well, one thing I hated about the trips was we wouldn't stay in one place. They would just keep driving and driving and driving. And it's like, the entire trip is literally just a car ride. We stop at spots for like a tiny bit, and then we move to another spot because they're like, we need to see as much as we can. But yeah, there was definitely interesting parts of it. We went to a lot of national parks. The desert area is fun because it's different than I never see desert like that in Canada. There's one desert that we went to. My family always tended for some reason to choose the desert locations. Yeah, no, my Mexico trip was not like that because it was a resort, so I think there was more special things. I got all you can eat, like, pink pina coladas, and, or all you can drink and all you can eat, and, like, buffets with, like, all sorts of different stuff. There was even a Chinese buffet there. So yeah, not like typical. If you would just go to Mexico and do Mexico stuff as a resort, so a bit more. Yeah, I didn't once, while I was there, have breakfast of the type you describe. It was always more like fancy. I used to hate beans, but I had to get used to them because I became vegetarian and they're healthy. I used to hate them, but I got used to them for health reasons. I learned to tolerate them. I can't say they're amazing, but oh yeah, I only drink, well, my favorite is coconut milk. We like only get soy and coconut. I'm not vegan, but I don't like cow milk. I will like have it baked into stuff or in creamer sometimes, but I don't know, something about it, like the concept feels gross to me. Like that's been a thing for a while. Like it's just been, this is a gross concept. Like drinking something from a cow's udder. It just sounded really gross to me. That's kind of like mentally I just Same with eggs, like it's where they come from that made it gross to me. I do eat eggs though, omelets. It's like, this is gross. Where this comes from is disgusting. Like, not even cause I'm vegetarian. I had those thoughts before. I just thought the concept of where those came from was gross. Well, it's not that, like, I won't drink it. It's just, by itself, I won't. Yeah, there's just, like, a gross thought in my mind, but I still eat it. I used to, when I was younger, strictly like mayo on burgers for some reason. I hated mustard, definitely. I didn't want ketchup because I didn't like them mixed together. I thought that was gross. This is the reason McDonald's was the worst thing ever. I asked like, okay, no cheese, no mustard, no ketchup, only mayo. But my taste has changed now. It's, only ketchup. But yeah, the cheese they use is the cheese and mustard. I just can't stand those. But also, sauces being mixed is just... It was kind of gross to me. The sauces being mixed is like, I'm like, choose one. Yeah, I do like eggs, like scrambled. I used to, my tastes on this have changed a bit. I used to, like them fried, but I think it's just because I was more used to it. But I hated yolks if it was hard. I only liked runny yolks. I don't know why I would say that I didn't like scrambled. I think it's just like, I would always want like it fried with runny yolk because that's what I was used to. I wanted it made the same way all the time. But later I found I do like scrambled eggs better because when you scramble them, the yolk isn't strong anymore. Yeah, I hated the yolk unless it was runny because it's really strong. I think I grew to tolerate it with hard-boiled eggs. Tolerate it, but I don't like it that much. Egg and soldiers. No, I haven't. So on my real eggs, wait, did I install it? Did I? Oh, I did install it, in fact. I thought I forgot. Actually, dipping bread in yolk. I know I've had fried eggs on bread, so and that was good. So yeah, I kind of like that. Oh, also a thing I find weird that people do is putting ketchup on eggs. I just think it clashes. Or macaroni. Putting ketchup on eggs or macaroni. Just like, no, you ruin it. It takes over the whole flavor. Like, it just tastes like ketchup. It's too strong. I like ketchup on my burgers, but that's about it. Burgers or hot dogs. In my case, veggie dogs or veggie burgers. I don't have an average breakfast. It's what I just grab something. I'm not much of a breakfast person normally because I don't have time. I just grab something quick and work on my content. Also, I find that if you eat too heavy in the morning, it makes you sick. And now there's one thing we've gotten recently is protein waffles, and I eat those. But sometimes I'll just eat whatever. I'll just grab something. It doesn't even have to be breakfast food. Well, I have to eat something, but it's usually really light because if I don't eat, I have to eat something in order to, well, in order to stop my stomach growling because that messes up my audio. So yeah, the only reason. Yeah. Whenever I hear my stomach growling, I'm like, and I'm recording, I'm like, damn it, I guess I have to eat. This is messing up my audio. But yeah, I eat something in the morning, for health reasons. To keep my energy up, and multiple reasons. Not just because of my stomach growling messes up the audio. To stay healthy. I used to, when I was younger, not eat breakfast before school because I didn't have time, and that was really bad for me. I like almost passed out at school a few times. Because I also had PE class, and it just made me super sick. One time, like, literally, I was doing a breathing exercise in drama class, and I felt like I was about to pass out and I had to sit down. I don't know why a breathing exercise did that to me. Like, my vision went completely black and I had to sit down for a moment. Like, it's the thing, yeah, I was also on a vegetarian diet, so I didn't get as much iron. But generally I'm fine as long as I eat. Well, yeah, I try to not skip breakfast because I want to be healthy because I need to be, well, it's just because being healthy is a good thing, but if I'm not eating enough, I will be low energy, and it also affects mood as well. I also take vitamins. Yeah, but like I don't eat something big. I just grab I just grab whatever. A quick thing because I don't have time to make something big. Anyway, I'll be right back. Yeah, my mic was muted. I was gonna say, yeah, leave the music on, don't mute that one. Okay, another thing. This was after school was alright. I was already out of school. During the time when my parents got bad, but honestly, there were times that I intentionally avoided eating. And the reason being was I was scared to go in the kitchen because my parents were there. So I would I eventually did eat, but I would sneak out at night when I was alone and I would grab something. I was gonna say something else. Yeah, I was also, the reason I didn't have time for breakfast was because I didn't sleep. I avoided sleep so much. Some of it was just at first it was just stubbornness. At first it was just I didn't want to sleep. I wanted to stay up and look at stuff on my phone. Or I didn't even have a phone at the time. I didn't have a phone till later, but a tablet at first. And then a laptop, and then a phone. No, I didn't. I'm not close with my dad. Well, he's better, but I don't live near him, and I can't get over the weird feelings. But at the same time, I feel bad. It's like so conflicting. Yeah, I didn't get a tablet till I was 16, and then I got a laptop when I was 17, and I didn't get a phone till I was 18. My family, I wasn't even allowed to use electronics most of the time when I was really little. I was limited to only using computers for 1 hour per day. And then I was kicked out of the house. Literally. Them disguising it as, oh, being outside is good for you, but I think the real reason was, we don't want to deal with these kids. Let's just throw them out. And when I tried to come back, they were like, no, you haven't been outside long enough, and they were just like, refused to let me back in the house. Then I would just go to my friends' houses. I would just chill at their houses because their parents weren't as strict. And they didn't have any limits on how long they were allowed to use the computer for. And they had air conditioning, we didn't. Actually, at first, before I had a tablet even, when I was 13, I snuck on the browser on my 3DS. Like, I was desperate. I was desperate for no time limit on electronics. I had no idea what trends were. I didn't understand trends at all. I was scared to be myself. I just said that I liked everything everyone else liked, and they decided what we did, and I never decided anything because I didn't understand what was socially normal. So I just went with what everyone else was doing. It's only when I was young, I had friends and I felt okay. I don't think I realized. I definitely was kind of weird, but definitely socially awkward, but I don't think I noticed it until later. And that's when I started, like, not hanging out with my friends because I started feeling self-conscious. Well, I understand trends now. I've changed a lot. But there is still, the awkwardness, especially when it comes to music preferences. It's like, I don't understand. That's something that's like been weird for me always. That's something that's also part of why I'm self-conscious about singing, because I'm like, okay, I think this started from like trauma from when I was a kid and embarrassed myself because I chose a dumb song and because I didn't understand what was popular or why, because I didn't like anything anyone else liked. It's like, I guess I like this, my friends like it, so I guess I like it too? Yeah, I don't know, I'm sure this is like a surprise to you, but boobs jiggle. They do. I know maybe you've never seen boobs before, but roasted. Either that or you're a kid. Should I remove this person? They're being kind of annoying. There we go. Let's get rid of the annoying person. Okay. Mute that. Okay, I can reassure you that I have real boobs. And they do jiggle. Okay. No, you mean my family? Oops, I'm just readjusting that. Did my family ban me from watching? Only certain ones. I mean, they like age ratings. But I was watching, by the time I was an early teen, it was like, I could watch anything. Well, because at first it was like, my parents were like worried about it, but it's like, everyone else could watch these things and I didn't want to be left out, so I got to watch them too. I only started watching those when I was an adult. I grew up on Deltarune, a Canadian channel, and a few other channels. One of the shows I really liked was Total Drama, which actually my friend was allowed to watch it, but I was. My parents were like weren't like super strict, but I mean, I don't think they knew how mature the show was, but because they saw an episode and they're like, wait. Well, it was the Teletoon version. The American version is censored. A little bit. Oh, they censor really dumb stuff. Oh. Yeah, I only I only started watching Gumball. Well, I started watching it with my brother, and then I watched the rest with my partner, Zenny. Yeah, only when I was older. I had this like period of time where I was like super anxious because I thought I wasn't gonna be allowed to like childish stuff anymore. Like because like when I was like a preteen, it was like in between like oh, you mean choosing which one is better? I haven't watched enough Adventure Time to compare the two. I've watched a lot of Gumball though. Yeah, SpongeBob was also my childhood. Don't say that that's ancient. Those aren't ancient. Those are 2000 cartoons. That's definitely not ancient. If you say that, you're gonna make me feel old. Okay, why is my game capture so small? Okay, I'm trying to, let's see if it'll go in bigger. Why is it in such small? Why is it so small? Hold on. Oh, right, keyboard. Okay, I'll make the game bigger, please. Yeah, I know you can't see what I'm looking at. But my game is opening in tiny. How do I make the game bigger? Or find any of the settings for that matter. Press F4. Okay, there we go. It's full screened. Trying to turn down the volume on that. No. Which one did I do? Oh, wait. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, my toggles are safe, I swear. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some changing. I have one of the toggles set to a key that I need. And I don't want to be keep being sparkly on and off. Okay, I don't want that to be the sweat button. No. Okay. Okay, now we can turn this on because I figured out how to make it full screen. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm still on chapter 2 because I'm very behind. Okay, wait, this is keyboard only, I think. Completion file not made on seeing the credits, I see. Wait. Oh, right, because I didn't use, yeah. Yeah, I don't have a file for chapter 1 because I played it on a different computer and not on Steam. Oh well. The first anime I watched was Corpse Party because I was an edgy teen. The OVA. I still need to finish the game. Also, it's funny when like random people like come into the stream literally just to be like, it's not a real person. It's like, clearly you haven't watched my content. Like... check my shorts tab. You can see that I'm a real person. Or the past stream footages. Well, I can't because you're not here. And I meant my model. I mean, this is definitely the real me. I'm definitely an anime girl in real life. I look like one, except for the ginormous boobs. Chris. Oh, is this a tutorial? Chris, honey, are you awake? Wait, is this tutorial? Is that a knife? What? Oh yeah, last time we got off on a weird ending. Yes, that is tutorial. Chris, did you eat all of the pie? Oh, she just assumes the reason he has a knife is because he ate the pie. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I remember, it's been a while. We left off with Chris having glowing red eyes. Okay. It was all normal. They were they fell into a place in the closet, and they were going through there. They met some friends and fought some enemies, and then they got out of there, and then it ended with Chris having red eyes, and it ended. This is Deltarune. The game should be in my title, and yeah, it's in my title. But she's also from Undertale. If you haven't played it yet, how have you not played it yet? Play it. It's the greatest. I haven't finished playing Deltarune, but Undertale, yes. You should probably play Undertale before playing Deltarune, because same characters. Well, some of the same characters. Different story, though, as far as I know. The word Deltarune is just, Undertale scrambled. A facepalm. It is your knife in this empty tin, is it not? Why does he have his own knife? Oh, Chris. So, like, she screams, do you have a knife? No. And it's just, he ate the pie, that's it. A little bit over dramatic. Am I going to have to lock the oven again? I feel like we have bigger worries here, Toriel. Well, hurry out of bed. It is time for school. We're going back to school. Hopefully we won't get lost in the closet again. Or maybe we will. Yeah, that would be more fun than going to school. I wish I got lost. While I was in school, I got lost in the closet and ended up in a different dimension. That would have been way more interesting than anything we were doing in school. Actually, I had a dream like that. Yeah, again with the dreams. No, I think I was at recess and I found like a door to another dimension and yeah, that one's blurry in my mind. And then we ended up like going on a huge quest in this different place, and then we got out and it was literally apparently it felt like it was a long time, but by the time we got out, the bell only just rung for the end of recess. Oh yeah, right. These games usually you can press things. Yes. Oh, some of them are like references to what it said in Undertale. It's a trash can. Somehow it's emitting a pleasant floral scent. There's some cinnamony batter cake on the stovetop. Cooking cutters for gingerbread monsters and gingerbread humans. Yeah, some of these are the same things it said in, well, I know these are probably the same in, as in chapter 1. Sometimes they change, though. There's a photo on the fridge. It's you, your mother, and your brother. I need to go look for Easter eggs in the bathroom. I've already looked at all this stuff, I think. It is not yet time to wash your hands. Well, it's a toilet. Flush it. Yes. Achievement. I flushed the toilet. Now, no, it's not time to wash your hands yet. I have to actually use the toilet to wash my hands. On the shower ledge, there's a small container of apple-scented shampoo. Yep, and a gallon-sized container of pet shampoo. They just use pet shampoo. Okay. Yeah, a lot of these are the same as before, but it's been a while. It's the TV. It looks like it's plugged in, but it's dusty. It's, oh, a chairial. Haha, puns. It's a chairial, the beloved living room chair. Yep. Let's go to school. Let's go to school. School is way more interesting in my dreams. Well, shall we go? What's gonna happen this time at school? Well, this is definitely not the type of game you're talking about. There's definitely battles in it, but it's story driven, which is my favorite genre. Like RPG story. Chris, there you are. You get to hear my attempt at voice acting all the characters. Even Susie showed up. Even Susie showed up before you. Hey, Chris. If I knew you were gonna be late, I would have showed up on time. I wouldn't have showed up on time. Susie, please don't kick your desk. Treat school property like you treat people. I mean, you're saying people aren't for kicking? What if that's how I treat people? That's not how I treat people, but it would be funny. That's probably how Susie treats people. Is that what she's gonna say? No, ... Okay. Oh, no, worse than that. Next time I'll aim for the vitals. I knew it. I made the joke before she could. That's not what In any case, good morning, class! We have a lot to go over today. First, we're starting the reading from page 142. Any volunteers? I guess I could read the... Oh no. Trouble yourself not, Noah! This is gonna be ridiculous. I will valiantly take this blow of humiliation. Wait, no. That's okay. I can... Page 142. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Times, pretty good times, a pretty bad, mediocre times, iffy times, so-so times. I'm definitely great at that voice. RPG with gameplay, yeah. That's what RPG is usually. If there wasn't gameplay, it would be a visual novel. Listening to this, your eyes begin to close automatically. Okay, thank you for sparing me from having to voice him any longer. I know I was great at him, but... Have a nice day, everyone! Okay, my voices are getting mixed, trying to alternate from so many really quickly. And please, remember your group projects! Oh, Chris, are you okay? You were, sleeping all class. Don't worry, I'm not mad, just concerned. Usually you only sleep through the start. Good luck and rest well tonight, okay? Want to see if there were Easter eggs? There's no Easter eggs, there's nothing. Looks like motivational quotes from various literature. Try your best, Astro Wolf. Even in your darkest hour. Is this a reference? Oh, yeah, I knew it. I just couldn't tell what it was from. That one seems to be from a video game. It's a bunch of roses. Nothing interesting about that. Chris! This whole partner thing? You didn't lose sleep over it, did you? Actually, my sleep quality increased. Lost sleep from being Susie's partner. Are we gonna go Minecraft girlfriend route? Yeah, there was the comic dub that I voiced in Susie and, well, every girl character a while back. You say with no negative intonation at all. ... That was definitely supposed to be read like that. Chris, as your teacher, there's, a limit to the advice I'm qualified for. But if you're interested, I do have recommendations. There's I knew it, FPS game podcast that helps me sleep. I knew it was gonna be something nerdy. I just didn't know it was gonna be that. No? Okay. You have anything else to say? Chris, get a good sleep tonight, okay? No. You still have those buff men on your computer wallpaper? Nope, it's been updated. I don't remember what it was last time, but it was something like I think it was two buff men embracing or something. Something like that. Oh, yeah. The reason I would say play Undertale before Deltarune is you would get these jokes because you would know her from the other game. The computer wallpaper is updated. What is it this time? Okay, it's the buff embracing heroes are now edited to be 4 inches apart. What? Oh, I guess she got in trouble. Yeah, last time it was the buff embracing heroes. Wait. Oh, okay, yeah, I think she got in trouble for her wallpaper. There's dialogue about proper distancing at the school dance. You wonder if your mother had some influence on this Oh no, not Toriel. Toriel ruining everyone's fun. This is why I killed you in Undertale, Toriel. No, I didn't kill her. Well, I did when I was trying, the genocide route, but not in the first route. Well, look who it is! The school zombie! You were sleeping like a corpse all class. Heh, what's the matter? Had trouble going Betty by last night? Heh. Me too, Chris! I'm gonna peek my mic, probably. That was yesterday? It feels like it was years ago. Oh yeah, that's just because my time moves forward. Their time just stops in place until the next game comes out, until the next chapter comes out. Like I could sleep after yesterday! I'm trying turning down my volume a little bit because when I'm voice acting, my voice goes from super quiet to super loud really fast. Check. Check! I'm sorry. I'm completely sane. I swear. Maybe. Like I could sleep after yesterday. I mean, for the contents. Oh, you mean a lot of stuff happened. I literally explained that at the start. I literally explained what happened, in chapter 1. At the very start, when I was playing, Okay, let me sum this up. So, yesterday, we went to school, we got lost in the closet, we went to some other dimension where we fought enemies there, and we met, 2 friends, one named Lancer, who was the bad guy, at least he tried to be the bad guy, but, and then there was, what's his name? The guy with the hat. I know, I should know this. It's a Ralsei. And yeah, and then they defeated the king. Did that happen? And then they woke up back in the school and went home and the chapter ended with his eyes glowing red with no context, and now we're here at school again, doing that over, going to school again. Let's see what's gonna happen this time. Just waiting for today felt like years. It was years. It was. Wait, is that the joke? How long it took for the chapter to come out? Is that the joke? Is that like the joke about it? Because we were waiting for chapter 2 for years. Did all of that stuff really happen? Lancer, Ralsei, everyone? Are they still? Look, you've been wondering the same thing, right? Come on already! I had to turn my mic down for this character. Alright, Chris, this is it. Moment of truth. Everything we've been waiting for is just behind this. If we, open this and there's nothing inside, will we still be... Screw it! Let's just open it already! Okay, this voice kills kills my throat though. Wait, is she coming this time? Is Noelle coming? Susie? Yeah? Noelle, hey! What the hell are you doing here?
Sorry to bother you, but, Bertley and I were going to the library to do some research for our group project, and if it's okay, would you want to come too? Oh, Chris, you can come too, I mean.
I mean, we're like, busy with, Chris, help me out here! What do we say? This is like the comic I did. Now I know the context. Finally. Hanging out alone in the closet, crime. I don't know, it's always both. The options are always funny, but I don't think it matters anymore. You know, just committing crimes. Just gonna do some crimes and go to jail. Forever. It sucks.
That sounds, just have fun, you two. I'll, be at the library. Chris, if you could bring her by later, it would mean a lot to me.
Wait, Chris, what the hell was that? Why would Noelle ask me to do homework with her? With her! Death Witch much? Does she wanna fail? She has a crush on you, Susie. Wait a second! Wait a second! Chris, did you notice how nervous she was? And like blushing and stuff? Chris, you don't think she, oblivious as ever. She's on to our secret identities! You know, this dark world stuff. Damn, we gotta keep this under wraps, Chris. The other viewer might be lurking. They might be shy. This is our thing, you know? Anyway, enough waiting already, right? Let's go! I'm gonna kill my throat. There's also more viewers. They're just on the other side, on the Twitch. Hey Chris, you really gonna walk everywhere so slowly? Well, you're behind me. Why don't you go in front of me? Then, if you want to go faster. That wasn't slow. I know you're kinda, taking it in, but you can run, you know. You remembered something about the X button. It's been a while. Oh, okay. I'm gonna forget this. No, probably not. Why is it the X button? Usually it's shift. Shift must be something else then. Here we are. Oh, it's Ralze. Chris, Susie! It's been ever so long. Yeah, it's been what, a day? A few years? For me, it's been a few years. Oh, that is short, isn't it? Was it longer for him? Oh, okay. It's just that I've never had friends before. So I've never waited so long to see them again either. Fine, guess we'll try not to let you die of loneliness. I bet Lancer wants to see us too, right? I bet Lancer wants to kick our ass. Hey, wait a sec. Where is Lancer? Where's everybody? Worry not, Susie. You'll see them in a moment. Just wait here, alright? Okay. Hey, this better not be some kind of prank or something. Chris, I have something to ask you. I need you to return to the light world. And go to the old classroom to the east of the closet room. Huh? Inside, gather everything on the ground and bring it back here, could you? Huh? Can I do that? Is going back a thing I can do? I guess it is a thing I can do now. I couldn't do that last time. Huh. I guess we can go to the different worlds, so we can go back and forth now. Okay, at least it calls out my stupidness. It doesn't let me get lost. I'm sorry, I don't remember where it is. This way? The door is locked. No, it's not that way. Is this one? Oh, the other one was like, oh, okay. That would have taken a while, but good thing it skips the picking everything up. You gathered all the junk off the floor. And turned it into a giant dusty ball. I was gonna say, how does he carry all that? But like, yeah, that makes sense. Definitely. I would have thought of that too. It's just not that active. It's just not that active because I usually don't stream this early. But I'm trying to fix that by being consistent. It's, well, I mean, earlier than usual. I guess it's 6 now, so it's not as early anymore, but when I started, it was 4 p.m., which is earlier than I usually stream. I usually stream late at night. But I also used to have like a weird sleep schedule where I would stay up at 5 a.m. So like 6 p.m. was considered early for me. Yeah, my early. Because I don't sleep at a normal time. Wait, are we in the same time zone? Because it's also 6 p.m. for me. But I'm in a rare time zone. Hey Chris, so where is everything? Yeah, I think the chat is just lurking and watching and listening to me because my voice is amazing. I don't want to be egotistic, but everyone says it's good. Like okay, yeah, my time is 6 p.m. so it's a lot. Wait, no, 11 p.m. Yeah, 11 p.m. is late. You just have a different time zone than me. Hey Chris, so where is everyone? Lancer's back. Guess who's back, clowns? Lancer? Hey Chris, don't know what you did, but hell yeah! Everyone's here. But what happened to Lancer's castle? Oh god! Lancer and Rose are gonna sound similar because I only know how to do one type of male voice. Gone? Right, when Chris sealed the fountain, that dark world disappeared and turned back into a normal classroom. So, where's Lancer gonna live now? Don't worry, Susie! We'll conquer Rosie's castle as our own! Chris, as you bring Darkworld denizens back here, the power of our fountain will transform this town more and more. From now on, the enemies we spare will be recruited to our town. So let's keep sparing enemies, alright? What if I don't want to spare them? What if I didn't learn from Undertale? The weather is, no, it's decently hot today, even though this is Canada, so not too bad. Anyhow, why don't we all have a look around? We can head north towards the castle. I have a special surprise to show you there. Not if I surprise myself first! Last one there is a fresh and fragrant egg! Come on, Chris. You gonna let him beat us? New music. Yay. Wait. Okay, do I have to wait? Oh, right, I can move. I was just using the wrong ones. I can't use WASD to move. I have to use the actual arrow keys. I was confused. Hi, you. Thou hast transplanted us to thine castle town, and truly a magnificent town of castles it art. But ho, something art lacking in filth. Couldst thou guys perhaps bring in an evil ruler or something. Yeah, that sounds great. That would make the town way more interesting. An evil ruler. Lancer, why are you in here? Ho ho! I am Chef Lancer! Try my delicious hand-formed cookies! They are free for a price! What's the price? $0! What if I say no? I can't say no. I now pronounce you Cookie and Wife. Lancer Cookie was added to your items. That'll be useful, probably. Well, 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 welcome to the top bakery. I am this bakery smith, Malleus. I do not know what any of these strange tools are for, but using my skills I can fuse items to create new ones. Okay. I have no ingredients. I have to collect ingredients. Okay, how do I go back? Nope. How do I go back? Back. Oh, okay. Shift? Or X, maybe. No, X is run. Seems like Happy likes this place. Weren't we just battling you last time? She hopes you'll like it too. I have to talk to all my friends that I beat up last time we played this game. Wait, Scarlet Town? Oh, I like it. Oh ho, welcome to Scarlet Town. Or so I heard it's called. I am the princess! I would say queen, but princess is cuter. Thanks to you, Commander, we've been liberated! I hereby declare today National Ham Sandwich Day of Independence. I feel like that wouldn't be something that wouldn't be how we would celebrate here in Scarlet Town. Even before I was vegetarian, ham was like the worst thing possible. Can we choose a different sandwich? This guy always seems like he's enjoying life more than me. Maybe it's because he's a higher level. That's like, this feels like it's a reference to like how real people think. So like about that, everyone always feels like everyone else is like, everyone who has more followers than them is like has a better life, but then once you get more followers, you just keep like never being satisfied and still feeling the same. Yeah. Hi, doggy. Wow, our house is a dojo. Makes me want to fight. Can't we go to sleep? Oh, these are all the people I fought last time. Hey, boss. I guess I'm the boss now. I'm so glad to have a nice boss. I could shed a tear. But I won't. I'm on the job. I'll cry at home with the kids. Boss, you're strong, but there's always time to learn. The next step after tutorials is training. So me and the boys got together a dojo, complete with our battle challenges, and get some fabulous prizes. Meanwhile, you might get a little bit tougher. We're gonna make you the strongest boss. Jigsaw Joe. prize, Joe's life savings. Did he consent to this? You can act and spare at the same time. Okay. If you know Chris's act will give an enemy 100% mercy. Spare them on the same time. Same turn with Susie or Ralsei. Jigsaw Joe jigs in. Well, you don't want me to fight? What if I do? Am I going to regret it? Oh. Oh, you wanted me to spare. That's not as fun, though. Hey, that's not how you spare someone. But I guess a win is a win. You received Joe's life savings. $1! Well, money is money. What else you have for me? $100. Okay, that's better than... Oh, you're actually going to attack me this time. Oh. I have to pause for bullets aimed right at you. Try moving one direction bit by bit. Okay. It gets harder, I guess. Okay, am I just supposed to keep dodging this? Or... Wait, maybe I'm supposed to make... Okay, how long... Is it an impossible challenge or what? Or do I have to... I don't know if how long that even goes for. Okay, Clover rematch? A club sandwich. That sounds like a better prize than $100. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna be a good person this time. Okay? Oh, just press, I messed up. No. probably shouldn't have wasted the Lancer cookie on training, but... Fine, I still have 2 more. Just, but no. Oh, I only have 1 alive. How long does it take to spare? Should have just fought it. Amazing battle. As promised, here's your reward. You received a club sandwich. Worth it. Finally, a dojo for people that are normal shaped. Normal shaped. I will train myself for the tournament. Looks like fighting wasn't in the cards for us. Lucky for you, just hope you don't meet my friends. I'm Battles Master. Ask me about battles. Hole? We failed to hit our funding goal. Wait. We failed to hit our funding goal. What is it implying? I will not talk about our hole. When shots aim direct, okay, it's just telling me how to do stuff, but I can figure this out while playing. I've got this. Oh, it's Sham. Hehe, welcome, traveler. I have $1. Can I sell something to you? You want a club sandwich? Yep, he likes the club sandwich. I still don't have enough money for anything. Castle town has transformed from the power of friendship. That sounds familiar. You are filled with the power of friendship based architecture. Oh, okay, that's a safe point. Yeah, I forgot. It's a manual. Read the topic. Okay, I think this is just... There's no time to read manuals. Just do. Hello. Want to get beaten up? Okay, never mind. You're not someone I'd be. It's a bit scary moving to a new place, but as a ball, there's nothing to sphere except sphere itself. Haha. Coat rag guy. Prince Rose, I will keep your hat erect until you need it. Oh, that's where his hat went. Just wanted to show off your huge house, huh? No, what I wanted to show you is upstairs. Which way is upstairs? The door is locked. Okay, not that way, I guess. I guess the arrow pointing up, probably. I have a surprise for you two. I made rooms for you in the castle. Rooms? So you can stay here whenever you want. I'd be happy if this place could be like a second home to you. A place that you can go, no matter what's happening outside. Well, we'll take a look. It's your bed. It feels incredibly soft, like sleeping on a dream. It's trans colors, I think. I mean, it's also frisk colored. Not quite, there's no white in it. It's like Frisk's top. Well, there's the pillow is white, but... I feel like this room would scare me, honestly. To stand for your manual. I thought you might want to keep it here in case you want to read it. Oh, is it because I didn't read the manual? It's a wardrobe full of all sorts of different clothes. You could wear whatever you want. And, I can't actually use anything. Great. I can't actually change my clothes. I just have to wear this. It's a shelf. All sorts of keepsakes could be put here. Thank you for subscribing. It's a stand for your... Oh, I already read that. What about here? Is there anything to say about the rug? No, it's just a rug. What about this room? I think that's Susie's room. And Susie, this is your room. I tried to make it something you'd like, but you can put anything else you want in here too. I really hope you like it. My own room, huh? I guess that's pretty cool. My own room, like this. How long did it take you to do this? Well, since I last saw you two, sound alert. Man, you're a real weenie, you know that. I think she likes it, Chris. Jealous I got the cool room. Look, Chris, I was worried she was gonna hate it. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, welcome. It's a clothes drawer full of spiky and dangerous clothes. All the clothes are ripped, ripping each other up into shreds. Hell yeah, jealous, Chris? Susie, you didn't get to read the manual, so I put it over here for you. Is this because I skipped reading the manual? Cool, I'll read it before bed. That'll put me to sleep. Damn, there's everything in here. Pine cones, chalk, moss, jars of salsa, pieces of ice, black crumbs from the toaster jawbreak. Isn't the ice? Oh. Right, because it's a fridge. Chalk. Yeah, because she was eating chalk. Oh, and like actual food too. Pine cones and chalk. Cool, spike bed. Now I can stab myself during the night. Finally some convenience. Oh no. Lancer's room? You found 20 rupees in the hole. Unfortunately, that's not a useful currency here. Huh. It's a hole made of made recreationally. There's a salsa buried in the ground here. Lancer, you aren't gonna believe how sick my room is. A room as sick as you? Whoa, I wanna see. I'll keep digging holes until I reach your room. It's got a door, you know. A door? Wow! Peach Boy, you went all out! Or... Peach? Wow, it's better than I remember! I even have my own bed now! Now I don't have to sleep in a hole anymore! I thought you already had a bed. No, that was for the bike. Huh? Huh. Okay. What? Hey Rose, what's up here? Oh, just more rooms I'm renovating. So, is your room up there? Yes, I still haven't dusted it though. Yeah, like we need to see your nerdy glasses collection anyway. So what do we do now? Feel free to explore the town until you're ready to leave. Like we're gonna leave now, right, Chris? Oh, I nearly forgot. This is where I cook. You cook everything in a giant witch's pot? Of course, cauldron cooking is very convenient. Here, Chris, Susie, have a cake. Convenient, yes. A little thick on the frosting. That was for sharing. Hey, anyone was free to make an interception. What about the go down? It's violently protecting the jail. Huh. We're still behind bars for some reason, but it's okay. We've grown to love this hellish place where we dress as animals. We decided to dress as kings. It's a cultural exchange. Oh, it's his dad. The Lighteners. Have you come to humiliate me? He has a hamster. A hamster cage with a what do you call it? A hamster ball and a hamster water. Hell yeah. Eat it, old man. Hey, why the hell does he get a giant water thing? Jealous, are you? Then gaze in envy, whelps. As I suckle from this giant hamster bottle. Ha ha ha. Glub glub, feel despair. Never mind. By the way, is my son happy? Like you care. You were gonna throw him off a cliff. Your prejudice made my bluff too effective, I see. Besides, even if I threw him, he would just bounce. My son is a bouncy little pumpkin. Aw, cute. We're done talking to you! No, my Twitch is Mystic the Magical Girl. The name is based on my magical girl form. I would never call my kid anything because I don't have any and don't plan to have any. Wait, now where do we go from here? I guess we have to go back to the real world or something? Or maybe wherever this goes. Okay. Whoa, Hersey. You've been brought us to a great new place. We'll be putting our own elbow grease into fixing it too. Well, maybe not elbow and grease. That's gross. My name is Scarlet. Without trees, I must gain nutrients by eating clothes. Such is the way of the worm. Looks like the clothes are nibbled. Take a bite. Oh yeah, I will do stupid stuff. You put your mouth against the mannequin's cheek. Oh. Because it's a hip mannequin. Chris. Don't bother, it tastes awful. And Susie. I like being like this. Don't tell anybody. Wait. It seems to be locked. It may never open again. There's a hole in the wall. There's nothing inside. Oh, it's quite a wonderful town, really, thank you. So, why am I alone here? A bit of self-reflection, I suppose. I do realize I was quite a coward before, so I wanted to say, well, I still am. My cards, I cannot handle society. For now, I'll be living at the top of this cliff. When I'm ready to meet society again, I will be back. Thank you. Thank you for the wonderful home. I will not use it. I would say Canada has the best fries, but only because we have poutine and that's the best way to eat fries. Wait, Chris, we're leaving, but we just got here. Man, I don't want to go do our group project. Oh, you two have homework? Oh, well. Susie, Chris, you ought to do it right away. School's important. I banish you from this kingdom until you start your project. Fine, I'll do it, jeez. Susie, don't worry, I'll go help you too. Wait, Lancer, perhaps you shouldn't. Too late, kind boy. Friendship form. Lancer was added to your key items. What? Where'd you go? Don't worry, I just entered your inventory. I'll just be hanging out in Chris's pocket. Don't know what that means, but okay. Fear not, I too shall assist you. We're good. Quite. We, as a team, aren't good. Roxel becomes a key item, even though no one wants that. Alright, enough already. Let's get going. Good luck today, Chris. See you soon. Well, damn. Guess we gotta do our project. At least we got Lancer, right? Lancer, where are you? Damn, guess you skipped out after all, huh? So, where should we do this? What, the library? Well, alright. Which way is the library? Hi. Welcome. I don't know how to navigate. That's the closet. Where is the library? That is the classroom. Whoops. That is leaving the school. Nope, that's the other place we were in. Is the library this way? The last door I'm gonna look at? No, I guess, I can't find the library, okay? I can't find it. So I guess we're just ditching school. Oh, okay. Oh, it's not a school library. It's literally the library. Okay, okay. I get it. No, I haven't seen spoilers. Damn, I was just directing traffic as normal when a little dog drove one of these toy cars into the middle of the street and started doing donuts. In the chaos, all the cars in town got jammed up. Thankfully, no one was hurt, but ordinary citizens like you gotta get out of here. I've got some heavy lifting to do. Alright, we're here. School. Goddamn project. Books. Goddamn crazy about them. Hey, Chris, where the hell is everyone? Everybody. Something seems kinda off. Screw it, let's go play space pinballs in the computer lab. Huh? It's like the inside of the closet. Chris, you don't think this could be another dark world? Well, guess this means we can't start our project unless, you know, Chris, if there's a dark fountain in there, you could seal it, and that'll turn back into the computer lab, right? So what's it gonna be, Chris? We can use the computer at my house. Let's go. Yeah, let's just drop the act. Our last adventure was great, right? I couldn't stop thinking about having another. I don't know what's in there, but we can't live if we don't find out, right? Come on, Chris. This is new. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna end stream for now that I found another, save point. And I'm getting a bit of a sore throat, it seems. And sore ear from having a sore throat, sinus infection or something. But I still need to work on stuff.